Don't ever think or believe that you gotta smoke what they smoke, drink what they drink, wear what they wear, be a part of whatever it is they made you do. And guess what? If it's considered something negative to me, but yet you're doing it that makes you happy, I want you to do what makes you happy. Live your life.
You can do what you put your mind to. And if you continue to put your mind to it, the game opens up new levels.
Why do men just take the time to text hey to a woman like every single day?
Because they've gotten away with it before. You know, they go, hey, and then some woman goes, hey, how you doing? And then they engage. You don't have to do this. You really don't. You mind if how old you are?
Oh, I'm 37.
37.
Yeah, I look like 16, but yeah.
No, I mean, you look a lot younger than that. But let me explain something to you. Why y'all put up with this? You're in your 30s. The hell you texting for? Excuse me. I do verbal communication. Click. Text him back. I do verbal communication to get to know who people really are. Send. That's it. A guy texting you, hey, you don't gotta justify that. You ain't gotta respond to that, man. When a man's supposed to talk to a woman. A man's supposed to have a conversation with a woman.
Let me just tell you right now, nobody goes to sleep thinking about the problems that you told them that day. Nobody wakes up in the morning and the first thing that's on their mind is you and your difficult life that you're going through. The hard times, the challenges, your ex giving you a hard time. Nobody wakes up thinking about that. They're focused on their life. And once you fully comprehend that, you'll stop complaining to everybody. You'll understand that nobody cares. All they care about is your success.
Hey, if you don't give up, you can't fail.
A person once said, what surprises me most about humankind is that we get bored of our childhood, rush to grow up, and long to be children again, that we lose our health to make money, and then lose our money to restore our health, that by thinking anxiously about the future, we forget the present, such that we live in neither the present nor the future, that we live as if we were never going to die, and die as though.
If you're going to sit there and waste your time by focusing on other people's businesses and other people's way of living and what another man is doing, you are never going to make it in life. What is going to make this world a better place is the day that we as black people start believing that we are worthy, start believing that we can, and stop entertaining nonsense. Because reality is this, I'm going to say it, and it's going to shock a lot of people and disturb a lot of people, but black people react faster to noise than they do to the truth.
Don't complain. Don't talk negative. That's average people talk normal. Average people talk problems. The greats talk solutions.
Everything in this world is temporary. Life changes. People come and go, and seasons never last. So no matter what you're going through right now, always remember that your present situation is not your final destination. Don't give up. Put your hope in God, and you will overcome it all.
Don't ever think or believe that you gotta smoke what they smoke, drink what they drink, wear what they wear, be a part of whatever it is they made you do. And guess what? If it's considered something negative to me, but yet you're doing it that makes you happy, I want you to do what makes you happy.
Day that you wake up, remember someone else did not. You are alive for a reason.
I don't care if you're tired or if you're going through bad times right now. You need to work much harder. Nobody cares about your problems. Most successful people have had a hard life. You are nothing special. The only thing that matters are your results.
One day, the people that don't even believe in you will tell everyone how they met you.
I'm only human after all.
Every day that you wake up, remember someone else did not. You are alive for a reason.
I don't care if you're tired or if you're going through bad times right now. You need to work much harder. Nobody cares about your problems. Most successful people have had a hard life. You are nothing special. The only thing that matters are your results.
If you think the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill from regret. And that bill from regret is generational.
When you can't control what's happening to you, control how you respond to it. That's where your power is.
Bravery is not the absence of fear. Bravery is feeling fear and moving forward anyway.
The greatest version of you is not the I can do anything version of you. The greatest version of you is the disciplined version of you. The greatest version of you is the version that has parameters. No, I don't do that. I don't drink that. I don't go there with these people. I'm focused.
When it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life.
What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off. But you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams.
I have never met anybody who became incredibly successful in any area of their life until they had suffered and sweated and sacrificed and kept their focus and fought through tears and trials and tests. And if you have a dream and you commit to it, it will come to pass.
Focus on yourself, on improving yourself, of being a good person yourself. Focus on you liking yourself. Do you like who you are? Be the best that you can be and do not try to be like anyone else.
Here's the truth. This is the reality, okay? Nobody's going to believe in you until you've already done it. Nobody's going to come and celebrate with you until you've already done it, all right? The work is going to come before the belief, which means you're going to have to work for a long fucking time by yourself with no applause, with no awards, with nobody telling you good job. No one's going to believe in you in the beginning, nor should they. Be okay with it.
Tomorrow is not a guarantee. How far would you push? If you thought that today was your last opportunity to ever do the thing, how far would you go? If you were a football player in college and this is going to be the last game you're ever going to play, how far would you go? How fast would you run? How much would you sacrifice knowing you're never going to lace it up again?
My grandfather walked 10 miles to work every day. My father walked 5. I'm driving a Cadillac.
If you want to be successful tomorrow, it's impossible. If you want to be successful a year later, it's impossible. But if you want to win 10 years later, you have a chance.
If you didn't make it in your 20s, you can make it in your 30s. And if you didn't make it in your 30s, you can make it in your 40s. And if you didn't make it in your 40s, you can make it in your 50s. And just remember Grandma Moses. She was a painter. And she didn't start painting until, I think, in her 80s. And one of the most prolific painters.
It's never too late.
Never too late.
Never
so
too
have fun. That's what it's all about.
Listen to people. And if you allow people to project their fears onto you, you won't live. What if I believe those people who told me that when I became pregnant in college that I wouldn't finish. I walked across that stage with my son on my hip, and I collected my degree. I didn't hear the naysayers when they were like, you're too old to go to California. If you don't hit by 25, you're not gonna make it. I will be
I think if your name is mentioned and people say, oh hell, oh damn, I think you're doing something wrong. But if your name is mentioned and people say, oh, she's so sweet, he's so nice, oh, I love, oh, God bless her. There you are. So try to live your life in a way that you will not regret years of useless virtue and inertia and timidity. Take up the battle. Take it up. It's yours. This is your life. This is your world. I'll be leaving it long before you under the ordinary set of circumstances. You make your own choices.
Do you have any advice?
Yeah, I have 2 rules.
Oh, okay.
Rule number 1, always have fun. Rule number 2, listen to rule number 1.
I'll never forget somebody said, there is humility and there's being too humble. And I said, what does that mean? They said, sometimes you could be so humble where you disappear in the room. You disappear in the deals. You disappear in negotiating what you really deserve. Don't be so grateful and so humble that this opportunity presents itself that you don't do whatever you got to do to make sure that business-wise,
if you want to become successful in life, young man, he said, number 1, you got to change your mindset. He said, you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. Number 2, practice OQP, only quality people. And the third thing he said, develop your communication skills, because once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you
Someone
are.
once said to me, if you want something very badly, set it free. If it comes back to you, it's yours forever. And if it doesn't, it was never yours to begin with.
Always remember, no matter how many mistakes you make or how slow you progress, you're still ahead.